Hello, I apologize that it has taken me so long to get this video put together for you. Hopefully, well, we're probably going to have a bell ring in the middle, but we'll see what we can do. So this is lesson 3A, all, and B, odd. Let's see if we can get through these. So number 1, Agricolae sumus. Agricolae sumus. Now, I see that AE, and I realize right off the bat that I can be looking at genitive, dative, those are both singular, or nominative plural. I go right to my verb to see if it can be my nominative plural subject. Sumus already tells me what my subject is. The mus means we. Sum, are. So I do have a nominative plural, but it's not my subject. It's a predicate nominative. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Number 2, femina insula est. I see my nominative singular subject. I have a third singular verb to go with it. And then I have an ablative place where? In the forest. The woman is in the forest. I think my phone is ringing. Hold on. It was not my phone. It was not my phone. Number 3. Estisne puellae. Estisne puellae. I see that enclitic ne, which is the question mark in Latin. Estis, you, plural, are. And then I have a nominative plural to be my predicate nominative. These verbs of being, I don't know why I put a question mark there. I can get rid of it on the video though. Predicate nominatives everywhere because we have verbs of being. So that is the fertile ground of predicate nominatives. Can't have a direct object with a verb of being. So this is a question. Are you girls? Plural. Number 4, nauta in insula est. No question there. I started to make it a question. Nauta, I have a nominative singular ending. I have a third singular verb, so that nauta can be the subject. And then in insula, an ablative place where? The sailor is in insula. I could say in the island, but that doesn't really sound right. On the island. Remember within in Latin that I can use in, on, or at. So in with the ablative is in, on, or at. Number 5. Sumus in Germania. Sumus in Germania. I've got an ablative place where and a sumus for my subject and verb. Sumus, we are in Germania, in Germany. Number 6. Non sum puella. Non sum puella. Non, not. Sum, I am. puella with a nominative singular to be my predicate nominative. I am not a girl. Number 7. Sunt ne feminae in silva. Sunt ne feminae in silva. That's very similar to number 2. The woman is in the forest. Here we have women are in the forest, but the ne makes it a question. Are the women in the forest? Number 8. Spectantne nautae feminas. Spectantne nautae feminas. So ne tells me it's a question. Nautae can be the plural nominative subject of my verb and direct object. So here I have do the sailors watch the women, because this is accusative plural direct object. Technically, I could also have this as a genitive. Do they, I started to write you, I don't know why. They, because of the aunt, do they look at the sailor, singular, possessive, women? I think we could argue more for the first one. If we wanted to have no doubt that it was the sailors watching the women, we could make the nautae our first word. Nautae spectant feminas. Number 9. Non sunt portae. In villa. We have known, not. They are, there are, or plural nominative. Here we have a plural nominative. I know it has to be plural nominative. Why? Why do I know that? Because I have no noun next to the portae that it can own, so it can't be genitive. And then the other option would be dative, and for dative I need giving, showing, telling. I've got none of that, so it's got to be plural nominative. So, and this is not a question, it's a statement. So I have either there are not gates or doors in the farmhouse. That's my ablative place where in villa. I could also use gates or doors as the subject. So the gates are not in the farmhouse. They're in the fence into the yard. I think probably there are is a better option for that one. Number 10. Agricolae feminaeque. Insulam spectant. So I have a plural nominative and a plural nominative, and then my and. to be the subject of my third person plural verb, and then I have an accusative singular direct object. So I would translate this as the farmers and the women look at the island. That brings us to the end of A. Now we also have be odd. I use that entire piece of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and I'll just do it in 2 separate videos. So I'll see you in a few minutes for be odd. Be odd.